You don't need to share every season. I know you want to share everything, but don't. Not everything needs to be shared. Not every season needs to be visible. Some seasons require you to move in silence. By the way, the most important work of your life will be done underground. A Chinese bamboo tree takes 5 years to grow. It has to be watered and fertilized in the ground where it's been planted every single day. After 5 years, once it breaks through the ground, it will grow 90 feet tall in 5 weeks. That's 5 years of people thinking that there's nothing happening. 5 years of underground work. 5 years of silence. Your most important work will happen in silence. Protecting the energy of what you're doing, of what you've planted, is important. If you plant a seed and you expose that seed to the wrong elements, that is the wrong people, the wrong energy, you will kill that seed before it even has a chance to take root. Move in silence, and when your bamboo tree all of a sudden sprouts up 90 feet tall, you won't have to say anything. The entire world will see it with its own eyes. If that connected with you, resonated with you, let me know below in the comments. If you're seeing one of my messages for the first time, it is so lovely to meet you. I'm Wemi. I'm a life coach, a career coach, and a business coach. Don't forget to hit that follow button for more doses of inspiration. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you soon.
If you can master this one mindset shift, you will be in the 1%. I'm in the 1%. I have many friends who are in the 1%. We all have this in common. If I can summarize in one sentence the exact thing you must embody to enter the 1%, it is this mindset. I can, I do, I will. No matter what, no matter when, no matter how. Let me break this down. I can. Most people, 99% of people, argue for their limitations. I can't because of this, because of that, because of that. The market's oversaturated. I don't have enough time. Successful people say, I can. They make a way and they believe in themselves. They argue for success no matter what. Now, the second part is I do. There's free information on the internet everywhere, guys. There's no gatekeeping for how to become a millionaire. Some people just don't act on it. That's it, right? So when you believe in yourself, the next thing you do to get in the 1% is act on the information that you find that could get you to being a millionaire. And then this is where it really, really splits. I will, no matter what, no matter when, no matter how. Let's break this down. I will, no matter what, keep trying even when it gets hard. I will not give up and I will not quit. No matter how long it takes, no matter when, I will keep going, and no matter how, I know in my heart that this success is guaranteed for me. All successful people believe in themselves to a level of grand delusion, and it's not even the I can, it's the belief that you can have anything you want. Most people don't get this. You really can. You are the most powerful creator of your fucking reality. And the only reason 1% of people are even awake to this is because it takes you getting out of your own way, all right? And it takes you with the ability to put yourself in uncomfortable situations, changing your life, dealing with risk, all right? That's why the 1% is the 1%. Because most people will not take the time and energy it will take to completely change their life because it is scary and uncomfortable. And then when it gets hard, they quit. And that is it. If you can simply believe in yourself, trust in the process, trust in God, trust in the universe, believe in manifestation, believe in quantum physics, know that your success is guaranteed. If you choose that your success is guaranteed, it doesn't matter when, what, or how, it will happen. You just have to do, and you have to believe, and you have to keep doing that. That is actually in one sentence, and I literally have goosebumps. That is it. Right now, wealth access has never been more accessible to people because of social media, okay? Because of personal branding, because of digital assets, because of the internet. It is so accessible, especially because you can ask AI to send you it'll tell you with no of your own research how to become a millionaire. You just have to act on it, believe in yourself, and don't give up. So stop being your own fucking op. Survival of the fittest, baby. Harden your mindset, become your dream version. I hope you watch this whole video. Toodles.
People talk, people brag, people announce every little thing they plan to do. But successful women, they move differently. They move with intention. Because the truth is simple. Successful women move in silence. While others post the plan, she shows the results. While others are loud, she is strategic. Let's be clear. Moving in silence does not mean being shy. It doesn't mean hiding your greatness. It means protecting your energy, your plans, and your peace. Women who succeed understand one thing. When you talk too much about your goals, you invite opinions, projections, and doubts you didn't ask for. A successful woman guards her vision like a diamond. She knows not everyone deserves to know what she's working on. Why? Because some people don't hope you succeed, they hope you stop trying. They will smile in your face, then whisper doubts behind your back.
Whenever you're leveling up, start being more private. You don't discuss weight loss. You don't discuss any of your whereabouts, what you're doing, what's next, any endeavors, any engagements. You just pop out. When you're leveling up, you become a target, and you do not want to let people know your ins and outs. You should never be knowing what's next. Instead of coming online and doing a 30-day stories on what happened to me, my ex was this, start being secretive and get a diary. I recommend all of the girls who are leveling up to get a diary. Whenever you're feeling your most insecure, you're going through something, you're feeling pain, you're hurting inside, get your journal, write down your thoughts, and move on. The internet is never your best friend. Women are never going to tell you the truth. I'm going to give you a little tippy tip. As a lady who has been leveling up for 4 years, someone who I see myself as a big sister for other women. Women are never going to be super honest with you when it comes to leveling up because we are now all competing for the same endeavors in life. Women will lie to you to your face and say, hey, you look amazing in that dress. You don't need to lose any weight. You look perfectly fine. They will never tell you the truth. Whenever you are trying to be your best self and show up as the greatest person that you've always wanted to be, they are not going to give you the tips and tricks and the how-tos and how to do things. So whenever you find a woman in your presence who is giving you a gem and it's raw, take it and hold on to it because you're not going to find that. The older you get, women will no longer see you as someone that they need to take under their wing like a little baby duckling and help you out. They're going to start seeing you as competition. So start taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. And I promise you, you're going to see how the world is going to open up to you when you realize that letting yourself go was the worst thing to do. As a woman, your beauty is your currency. Don't listen to people who say that's so superficial. The world is what it is. It will never change. When it comes to leveling up, whenever you're leveling up, start being more private. You don't discuss weight loss. You don't discuss any of your whereabouts, what you're doing, what's next, any endeavors, any engagements. You just pop out. When you're leveling up, you become a target, and you do not want to let people know your ins and outs. You should never be knowing what's next. Instead of
I have a problem with the people that love to say, pay attention to those who don't clap when you win. Why do you care about people who don't clap when you win? If you need somebody's applause, make sure you involve them in the process to your win. You cannot hide the fact that you were going to school and when you graduate, you're sending people invites to come and do what? Or you get married and you don't tell anybody, but you post it on social media and you're expecting people to give you attention. For what? If you want the attention from those people, if you want claps from those people, make sure you involve them so they can clap for you. You can't make people mind their business and then when they finally mind their business, you get upset that they're minding their business. No, when you move in silence, celebrate in silence. Yes, you cannot move in silence and then when it's time to celebrate, you want everyone to show up. It doesn't work like that. People celebrate you when you're involved in their life, unless you have created something of value to them. Your degree that you got, is it of value to me? What am I celebrating? If I wasn't part of the process, what am I celebrating? Is your degree doing anything for me? See, there's so many truths that we refuse to sit with. A lot of times people will celebrate with you not because what you have achieved or gotten is of any use to them. They celebrate with you because they have a relationship with you. That is why strangers will not celebrate your graduation for you. I know some people online will celebrate your graduation because the pictures look good. But I really believe that people do not do things for no reason. There's always a reason. Even if someone sees your pictures online and they like it, something about that picture made them like it. Maybe they're aspiring to have that thing. Maybe they're aspiring to wear that robe. Maybe they're aspiring to get that degree. Maybe it is beautiful. And I understand that people around you can celebrate something beautiful, but if they don't find it to be beautiful, why are you upset? You cannot exclude people from your process, and when you get to the finish line, you're expecting them to clap for you. It's like you don't know human beings. I'm sorry to tell you, it's not going to happen. Human beings are very petty. And even when they're not petty, sometimes they just don't care.
Let me just remind you guys that the evil eye is very, very real. It is very real. Monitoring spirits are very, very real. Wow, I can't speak today. Very, very real. This is your reminder to stop posting your entire life on the internet. You don't need to be doing that. Listen, me as a content creator, I love posting. I love posting on TikTok. I love posting on Instagram. I just think it's fun. It's cool to like engage with strangers on the internet. I love it. I always have, like when I was younger, like 12 years old, watching the YouTube Get Ready With Me's, you know, like all that stuff. So I'm living out my dreams doing that. But do people know what I'm up to on a daily basis? No. Why is that? Because the evil eye is so real. Okay, listen, you might have friends, you might have loved ones, you might have people in your life who, you know, don't actually wish you the best. Okay? And the best thing that you can do is when you're working on something important, like getting a new job, working on a project, even like getting married or anything like that, you don't need to be posting that, because even if they don't tell you, there might be some secret animosity, there might be some secret jealousy, and they themselves don't even know that they wish bad on you. Not everybody wants you to succeed. The reminder here is people want you to do well, but they never want you to do better than them. And I know that that sounds very negative, and I'm honestly a very optimistic and positive person, but like with my life experience at the ripe age of 30, I have definitely ran into some people in my life who I thought had my back and loved me. And then later on, I found out they were my biggest ops, and they were the ones wishing me bad, and they were the ones who hoped that I would never get to the goals that I wanted to get to. So this is your reminder to stop spilling the beans. Stop it. The end result will speak for itself, okay? Like people ask me, they're like, oh, you're engaged. When are you going to get married? That's a secret. That's a secret. You'll see. You'll see the pictures. You'll see the pictures. When are you having a baby? I don't know. That's secret. That's secret. You'll see. You'll see. You know what I mean? So keep it to yourself. I know there are some things that you want to share and like absolutely share them, but like your biggest moves, quiet. Keep it quiet. The end results will speak for themselves. Love you.
Things not to tell people. Don't tell people these things, even the ones closest to you. Read this twice. Don't tell people your goals. Most people secretly hope that you fail. Don't tell people when you're healing. They will try to reopen your wounds just to feel powerful. Don't tell people how much money you make. They will either envy you or try to use you. Don't tell people who you're dating. The more private it is, the more protected it stays. Don't tell people your next move. Let your results make the announcement. Don't tell people how kind you are. The wrong ones will take advantage. Don't tell people what hurts you, unless you want them to use it against you later. Don't tell people how much you've grown. They'll test you to see if you really have grown. Don't tell people you're struggling. They will gossip before they support you. Don't tell people you're doing better unless you are ready for them to resent you. Don't tell people how loyal you are. Show it to the right ones, not everyone. Don't tell people everything, okay? You guys need to learn to keep your mouth shut. Silence is protection too. It's not about being secretive. It's about being smart. Keep your peace by keeping certain things private. Some things are better left unsaid. They cannot ruin what they don't know about. Let me know in the comments. Put a yes in the comments if you agree. If you feel like people talk too much, if you feel like you talk too much and you're trying to work on this, put a yes in the comments. And share with somebody who needs to be quiet. Yo, guys, I gotta go to work. I'm here at work. I gotta start working. Anywho, love you. Mwah.
Creating a life that makes sense to you means that you've got to extract yourself from other people's opinions, especially if they're not living the life that you're here to live. Most people are going to see through their fears, their conditioning, their lived experience, and they project, let's call that their glass ceiling, onto you, and they call it, oh, it's my wisdom. But if you're a woman like me who's here to live an unconventional life, what it means is that you are going to experience and feel self-doubt, and you're going to feel and experience a lot of fear, which comes part and parcel of us getting out of our comfort zone and into who we are here to become. Don't let, in this process, you can't let anyone else's self-doubt or fear mingle with your own internal stirrings, because what you feel inside are the seeds of you growing, and they need to be nourished and taken care of. And as soon as they get a hit of somebody else's self-doubt and fear, it stops them growing. We shrink back. So my advice from someone who lives this is move in silence when you need to. Say less rather than more. Take your time. You have all the time you need, and 100% protect the tenderness of your becoming, and seek out the women who are actually living the life you desire. They're not just talking about it or fantasizing about it, but they're living it. And their choices are going to remind you of what's possible. This is what has happened to me on my journey back to me. And their existence will steady you when the world wants you to shrink back into a little tiny hole and be sensible.
Silence is a superpower, especially in a world that rewards oversharing. Women who master it become unstoppable. They become unbothered and focused. At the end of the day, the most powerful moment is when she finally steps forward with her success. A business launched, a degree earned, a new career. That's when people say, when did she do all of that? And the answer will always be the same. She did it intentionally, and she did it for herself. So if you're listening right now, stop seeking permission. Stop sharing plans with people who don't deserve access to your future. If this spoke to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with the women in your life. And remember, sometimes the loudest success is built in silence.